Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Super MC. We are here. And Jesus Christmas, my dude, Mad, he's already given us his own playlist of songs in the comments already. Oh, my God. Wow. So, welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Super MC. Like I said, I am John Pelham, and I am here with my co-host Vic Virtuous. How you doing, brother?
I'm maintaining, brother. I feel like it's my due diligence, whether as an MC or over a track or on a Super MC platform, to always convey transparency. And I've had better days. I feel like it's important for not only myself, but the viewers to understand that we all go through things. We all suffer losses. We go through life in general, but we do our best to try to push through. I'm here with you, my brother, and my extended fam. And if anything, music has always been like my best friend in a sense. So there's no better sanctuary than with Super MC and with the music to, lose myself within and just, try to enjoy myself and keep pushing forward as best as I can. So
indeed. Well said, brother. Indeed. I feel you on that, man.
Thank you for asking, by the way, too. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. How's everybody out there doing? Hope y'all are all maintaining, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully this platform can provide a little bit of an escape for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly right.
So yeah, tonight's topic is hip hop pianos. Just like we did hip hop horns before. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a crazy one because there's a lot of piano beats. And like I said, our dude salute to our dude Mad. He already created a playlist of dope joints. Definitely dope joints. Who knows? Some of them may be on our playlist. You never know. But there's so many. We can't cover it all, Vic. We can't cover it all. I really wanted to, but we can't cover every single song. You know what I'm saying?
But I have complete faith in you. I know the show and the cooking list is gonna be off the hook. So
yeah, it may be. We'll see. Who knows? You never know until you try. So let's start with the first song. Let's go old school with it, because to me, actually, early on, when it came to sampling pianos, we know, Vic, during the Run DMC and Houdini time, it was big beats. It was those big drums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as much sampling. And when it was James Brown they were sampling. And we know James Brown was the godfather of the funk.
Mm-hmm.
So the samples were a lot of guitar heavy things. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as many pianos at first. And you tell me what you think, but I feel like one of the first hip hop producers that actually sampled pianos was Marley Marl.
I would agree. And just for the record, man, this, aside from the mood and everything, I was looking forward to tonight's topic because, as you know, and as the viewers may not know, piano samples in hip hop are probably, as an MC and as a fan first, are my favorite elements of the production side that get me open to write to and to just vibe out to. Like, the pianos and voices are everything. So, but to answer your question, yeah, I would probably have to agree. I think that was Marley Marl.
Yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. Mm-hmm. And here's, for me, one of the first ones from Marley.
I want to. I like to introduce myself. My name is Bismarcky, and I'm the human orchestra called Bismarcky. Making music orally is my specialty. When I go, I want you. Girls get excited when they hear my lyrics. They wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco. Like Beat It, Billie Jean, by Michael Jackson, or the trenches for your record. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze.
Make the music make some outfit. Make the music make some outfit. Make the music make some outfit.
Well, I don't just do the beatbox. I rock on the mic. You know the rhyme that I say. All the people like I get the crowd jumping, get the girls heart pumping. All the party people say, isn't he something?
The B.I.Z.
R.I.P. Bismarck. Oh man, so many memories with that joint, boy. Oh man.
And that sample was used several times over again for several classic songs.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
That was the first, from what I recall, you know. And keeping with Marley Marl, here's another one from Marley. We definitely know this.
I don't care who's first or who last, but I know that y'all just better rock this at the drop of a dime, baby. I don't know what y'all gonna do with this, but it got to be funky. It got to be funky if you're gonna be on it. I don't care who start, I don't care what y'all do, but you got to be finished before the music is through.
Listen closely, so your attention's undivided. Many in the past have tried to do what I did. Just the way I came off then, I'm gonna come off stronger and longer, even with the drum off. I'll keep on going and flowing just like a river. I got a whole lot to give, so I'm a giver. Little at a time, new trails are blazing. Action is in effect and always stays in. Yeah, just like a shot from a cannon. I am the man in charge and I'm the planet. A jam strong enough that it can lift your soul. I'm the originator and my rhymes are made of gold. Once you hear the capital A, rap it'll stay with you for a while. It won't go away unless you force it, because it stays with you, my friend. And if you force it away, I'ma hit you again. I project my voice so it's right in the crowd. There's a sign at the door, no biting allowed. And if you didn't read it, I suggest you do so, or you'll be stranded, just like Caruso. Sleep if you wanna, go ahead, get some shut eye. A man broke his jaw trying to say what I say on the microphone. He should've left it alone, just for the record. Let it be known that my ego's only partially grown. And never would I ever condone fighting in any form. Yo, I'm only warm. That verse was the calm. Now here's the storm. Next.
Classic first symphony cut, you know, first crew, one of the first posse cuts, I should say. You know, for a while they were called symphony songs, and then eventually they were called scenario cuts.
Right.
You know? But yeah, that's early Marley.
Did you have a personal favorite on that track? I don't think I've ever asked you.
Oh yeah, it had to be Kane.
Kane, okay. Most would agree. Yeah,
it had to be Kane, and What's His Face was a close second.
G-Rap?
G-Rap was a very close second. Very close second. And I mean, speaking of which, just like the Facebook user said, we might as well play the Kane verse while we're here.
Witness, they come stitches, body bags, and ditches.
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
More than a you can't replace me.
See what y'all did?
I'm putting up my middle finger. Rapper a singer. I'm putting up my middle finger. Next up, I believe that's me. Big Daddy can't get on a mic for the symphony. Setting it off, letting it off, beginning. Up till the ending. You never been in. Move the groove with the smooth rap lord. Like a bottle of juice. Rhymes are being poured down your ear, crisp and clear as I prepare to wear, tear, and smear. Then I'm out of here with the mark left that you can all cling. Cause rocking a party, yo, it's a small thing. I've written many places on regular basis, and broken down mics were the only traces that I've been there, in there at the party. The mic had my prints, and on it was a body. So take caution. I'm not horsing around in a throwdown clown. I'm taking yours, son. So just acknowledge the way that I kicked it. Cause if rap was a house, you'd be evicted and dismissed from the microphone. Choking on a poem, cause daddy is home. And babbling me is hazardous to health. So put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. Like a game in the arcade, you need a far aid. I'm walking the path that a law made. I'll attend and then begin to send a speech to reach and teach. So just say when, so I can let lyrics blast like a bullet. My mouth is the gun, on suckers I pull it. The trigger, get bigger, my pocket's getting bigger. And when it comes to money, yo, Grant's my nigga. You
he just tore this up. We're gonna keep going. You know, I already spoiled the next joint, so let's let it roll. It's for Mikkel.
I was thinking the same thing.
When I was 5 years old, I realized there was a road at the end. I would win lots of pots of gold. Never took a break, never made a mistake. Took time to create, cause there's money to make. To be a billionaire, it's hard work for years. Some nights I shed a tears while I said a prayer. Been through hard times, even worked part-time in a key food store, sweeping floors sometimes. I was sort of a reporter, taking the next man's orders. Breaking my back with a shack for headquarters. All my manpower for $4 an hour. Took my time and wrote rhymes in the shower. Shoes and scuffed cause the road gets rough. But I'm a
Why was he writing rhymes in the shower? Damn.
Freaks with the speak, cause my checks were weak. Never turn the other cheek, so I started to see a way to get a play. And maybe one day I'll be performing up a store for a decent pay. No matter how it seems, I always catch the dream. All the girlies scream and suckers get cream. Dreamed about it for 5 years straight. Finally I got a place to cut my first plate. The road ain't yellow and it ain't no witches. My name is Gucci Rap, I'm on the road to the riches.
Yo, Cool G.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know,
Go ahead, please.
the thing about you'll all peep this throughout the evening is that these songs that had the pianos brought out a certain emotion. Vic was talking about it, I think, you know, when he was talking about as an MC writing rhymes. That's why he gravitates to those pianos, because they evoke certain emotions. They make you want to tell a story. They make you want to go beyond just spitting some braggadocious bars to show how dope you are. And sometimes it's just that too, you know, because sometimes you got to just put a foot in somebody's ass real quick with a verse.
Absolutely.
Take this foot up the butt, you know.
I gotta shout my homegirl Michaela. We gonna have to build at some point in time, sit with this song in particular and find out what the issues are, because I hear that and that brings me back to my childhood as like the aspirations to become an MC and just looking at this dude in the courtroom with Polo on the side and just like, again, like Rakim or Kane, like this dude is just an alien. Like what's going on here? Like he had the list, which was crazy to me, but I could still understand everything precise.
Yeah.
It was nice. The dude was just, it was just amazing. So we're going to have to build about that at some point.
Listen, no matter how much you build, she's going to still walk away with the same thing.
With the same shovel and just dig me right underneath the ground.
Which a lot of females did when it came to Cool G rap. You know, like if you find a female who's into Cool G rap, that's a real serious hip hop. He's like, we don't need to be talking about no G rap.
Leave it to Mikkel to put a huge smile on my face, man. I appreciate the chuckle.
And he said, is it the list? That's part of it. But you know, the thing with G rap also is that he kept getting iller as he went on. And I mean, here's a great example of that.
You be careful crossing the street.
This story.
I got a job with the mob making cheese, doing some pickups, deliveries, transport keys. Yeah, they got me like a flunky money. I'm driving around town with 10 kilos inside my trunk, G. And I'm holding a suitcase with $500,000 on my lap in front of my face. And I'm trying to ignore it, but sometimes I get tempted to go deaf and make a run for it. The thought alone makes me shiver. Damn, what if I get caught? They find me floating in a Hudson River. But if I escape, I'll be in shape for my life. But they might get my kid and my wife. See, I'm supposed to make a stop to a knockdown spot, run up the block and make another drop. But I got something else in mind. So at the next stop sign, I pull out and load up the 9. I got the money in the hit. Went through the block and I stopped, cause I ain't dropping off the rock of it. But then I thought of a plan. So I drove to my house and got my girl and my little man. Come on, baby, pack your stuff, get ready.
Damn, why your face all straight?
Just hurry up, don't throw no fits. I'm a dead man walking, understand we got a split. I switched the locks on the door. Started packing the Gucci bags like I was going on a world tour. Grab the luggage and a gun. Come on, we gotta go. They got a brother on the run.
What? They got the shoot. What? They got the
those pianos. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Then the down note. Doom, doom, doom. Like that. Oh, dude. Them pianos. Sorry. Go ahead, brother. You're muted. You're muted, Vic.
My fault. No, I was saying that's the beauty about hip hop. I'm seeing the comments like we all have freedom of choice and what our personal preferences are. I would just love to know what the science is behind it. Like she could stick to not digging, dude. I just want to know like what the
I don't
issues
think,
are.
to tell you the truth, I don't think there's really a science or an issue. I just think she just don't dig them.
Right.
I think it's really simple because I've never heard her
break down any reasons.
Right. Well, I've never heard her verbalize like or just randomly say, I hate Coogee rap. Like she's never been a thing. You know what I'm saying? She never met him until the show. You know?
Yeah, so, that's the thing. That's the thing I want to just clarify real quick. It's not about hate because you can have your opinion, not dig someone and not hate. You know, this thing of hating is hate. Nah, it's just you. It's not for you. You just don't dig it.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
Yeah, I think she kind of hates him though, especially.
Oh, so you do think she?
No, I think she hates him because we keep playing him on the show just to spite her.
Okay.
You know, women don't like to be spited. Shit, nobody does. Shit. You spite me one too many times, we're gonna have a problem. Stop spiting. Spider. That's a whole different kind of spider.
No, I'm looking at the card. There's no science to why a woman or man picks their partner. I don't hate them, just not a fan. Just fair.
Okay,
what's cool?
What's partner got to do with it?
Ooh, I felt a bit of slight in that too, but I'm like, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I am too. I'm gonna just sip my tea. Oh, it's water. I don't want none of this. None of it. Okay. Oh, Vic, here we go. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
High energy, full with the wisdom, sense of a rich man, knowledge in the rhythm. This is what I'm using to come up with a style, so I'll interact altogether better with the crowd. Nervous for a second and the record starts spinning and I fall into the state of mind of what I've just created. Pumping like the doctor, D into the RE suckers ready to leap up on the tip when we made it. Created so I'll never be regarded as a regular, more than just a little bit better than my competitor. You should never underestimate the fashion.
What up, Steve?
I hope on the stage whether I'm cooling or thrashing. Cracking the concoction created by me. When read, you read. E equals a D-O to the C. Knowledge and the talent that my mother had born to her equals an artist I won't be worn. What is that, Dre?
It's the formula. You know, and obviously, DLC. It looked like he was contemplating for a second if he was going to throw the towel or not.
No contemplation. That goes down as one of my all-time favorite hip-hop albums. I feel that album doesn't get mentioned enough because DLC obviously had his tragedy, got taken off, you know, the hip-hop grid, at least as far as being active and making more albums. But that album, dude, from beginning to end, classic. That video, classic, hilarious. That studio session, with the MC Mallet and the 45s or whatever. Classic,
classic, dude. And you know, this episode about hip hop pianos, it's about these songs, but also as I was going through the list, I was like, it's about these producers because they're the ones that produce these songs, you know. So you see, we mentioned Marley Marl earlier on. Steve said, yes, Vic, DLC was on his way to kill it without question. And then his pen game still killed it when it came to him helping pen the Chronic album and other work with Dr. Dre, you know. So we started with Marley Marl and his production, and then you see that right there was a joint from Dre. Here's another one from Dre. Appetite for Destruction.
I got a taste for wasting and tasting the blood. Murder, I heard it when she screamed to drop, cause the son caught the slut.
made this the no choice. And listen to the straight up man before they ban the voice. While I ride to the rhythm of a pop. Remember the first nigga to run is the first to get shot. Whoever said that what I say and portray is negativity, need to come kick it in the city with me. And find the black and crack. In fact, they take that shit back cause they don't wanna fuck with that. There's too many niggas to try to calm. If motherfuckers could get it, nobody would fuck with it. Appetite for destruction. For him to get a bit more shit, he gotta commit murder in the first degree of manslaughter. Taking the life of his wife and young daughter. A whole city of bitches that look sucked up. And the niggas is killing and straight fucked up. Whoever said what I'm saying for greed, denying even what they trying to feed. My appetite for destruction.
You guys know who I'm talking to?
Yo, I'm just gonna keep going because listen, this is the tip of the iceberg. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hello?
Hello, it's 91. Buckle up, guard your grill.
What the fuck?
Naughty by nature. They was all pianos.
Listen what happened to me. Can you name this tune?
Who is that getting their ass whooped?
Teach me how to guard their grill. This would have never happened.
I put two and two together and I came up with four. You all forever forgot forbidden, shouldn't have to say much more. I've been through more crews than the flu. Yeah, I'll show ya. It's so damn scrap, I bet your boat don't know ya. You tried to get cool and say peace, say that piece for a jigsaw. Sit back and watch a real MC get raw. I never know when another will come to this. But even whenever they come, I'm running this merry business. I should have the quickest shit with a fake ticket like a quick stick. It's just another one done, it just dismissed. Kitty guard your grill, but be for real, you ain't built. I'm silly hoe smacking MCs on a 90-degree tilt. The reason that it's guilty, cause you killed it too hard to guard. It's not you're trying to gain, you're trying too hard. How hard can you guard me? I say, what's up? Guard your grill, knuckle up, put 'em up, yo. Guard your grill, knuckle up. I ain't the type to give up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. I smoke first, so what's up? Guard your grill, knuckle up. Put 'em up, you ain't tough. Guard your grill, knuckle up.
How many asses got beat because of that song? Or because they didn't listen to the song?
As many as got beaten that Uptown Anthems video with my man Vin Rock.
See what you just did? That was the next joint. Shout out to everybody caught beat downs in the 90s because of Guard Your Grill or Uptown Anthem. Or you got jumped like Tupac did in Juice. Bye, Tretch.
Hey, you can smoke a split with a clip, but there's still no mountain high enough or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty nigga, the nasty, trashy, whole happy pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Ben Rock went spots in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots and jail suits. That's how I roll with my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, you wanna flip, tell them full, send me half with a dip. And all that other Ringling brother shit. Sporty, naughty, hop by, greater than nature, while I shit. Slam the flip, flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. There you are. We got it bad. We got it roll. We got it bad. We got it right. We got it bad. We got it roll.
Yo, they used a lot of pianos. It was piano heavy.
Dude,
Early on.
I had the pleasure of performing that song at hip hop karaoke in front of Tretch.
Oh boy,
dude, you don't even understand the high I was on. Like, first of all, the verse, if anybody knows about Tretch and his rhyming style, is just super lyrical, super complex. Yeah. So that, I mean, just the energy in the room and his reaction and the VIP, like, it was just crazy. Every time I hear that song, that's just embedded in my soul. So big ups to Naughty.
Vic was probably so amped up that he said all the cusses and everything.
Nah, I actually didn't. You would have thought, right? But nah, I kept them out.
Like, what's wrong with this nigga? He ain't say nigga. Just saying. But nah, I'm sure that was crazy. And I know Tretch was like, okay, this dude is owning my song right now.
I tried my best, dude, but no one's doing it like Tretch, man.
Of course not. Of course not. Okay, we gotta keep going. This album is full of pianos.
Yo, so it's going down like that, Joe. Huh? Yeah.
From the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang Clan strikes again. The RZA, the Juzza, old dirty bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, you guard, Ghostface Killer, and the Method.
M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style. Who be getting bad when they come to a jam? Here I am, the Method Man. Patty cake, hey, the Method Man. No need skip, beat Jeff or Peter Pan. Peanut butter, cause I'm not butter. In fact, I snap back like a rubber band. I be Sam I am, and I don't eat green eggs and ham. Now I hit ya, when the you'll be like, that's the jam.
Yo, I had to just say, we've talked about this a couple of times before. Meth is one of those MCs that could say anything. There's only a few of them.
Ghost too.
Ghost.
It's just earlier today I heard my man say that he didn't even know how to decipher his own stuff.
I heard him say that today. That was on Drink Champs.
Yes, dude. I heard the same clip.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it makes sense because a lot of the things sometimes he be saying, you're like, the Starburst Juicy Fruit rap. You're like, what? But it sounds beautiful.
It does.
And that's a perfect example of art. You know, sometimes artists take forever to try to write or create something that says this and translates that and does all these things. And sometimes it's as simple as saying, let's not do any of that. Let's just create something, whatever this feels right or sounds right. He was just taking words that he felt sounded dope together, even if it didn't make sense. He didn't care. They sounded dope together. That was the point.
Right.
And there were a lot of MCs that couldn't get to that because they're too busy trying to say something. But sometimes just saying nothing is the most artful thing you could do.
Well said, brother.
You know,
well
like
said.
he did. He was spitting, but he wasn't saying nothing. Starburst, Juicy Fruit Flow. Okay, Ghost likes candy. He's a candy guy.
Hey, shout outs to SK who was on Super MC trying to break down these different bars and
yeah,
whatever you want to call them, works of art.
yeah. Starburst, Juicy Fruit Flow. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna keep going. This album, 36 Chambers. This album.
Come on, give him a song.
Land in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Blitz on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track. The who is coming through, the outcome is critical. Fucking with my style, sorta like a miracle. On 34th Street, in the square of Harold, I gained Ella. The bitch caught a fix like Gerald. Dean Ferraro, who's full of sorrow, cause the hope didn't win. But the sun will still come out tomorrow and shine like 09. Here comes the drunk monk with a quarter Valentine. Pass the bone, kid, pass the bone. Let's get on this mission like Indiana Jones, the Jizza, one who just represent the Wu-Tang clique with the game and soul of an old school flick like the Mac and Dolomite, who both did biz. Claudine went to Cooley and had bad kids, so stop the life you say, maybe your motherfucking own. I'll hang your ass with this microphone. Make way for the merge traffic. Wu-Tang's coming through with full metal jackets. Guard squad that's mad hard to serve. Confronting hard, the burn hard gets what he deserves. Playing in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left.
My man said Bernard gets what he deserves. Whoo! You gotta be old. You gotta be old school to understand that reference about Bernard gets. That's that old school white privilege. Remember all that? Like, but I mean, I can't even say white privilege because dudes stepped to him on the train, wasn't it? Dudes tried to rob him, thinking that he was just some sucker white dude. He pulled out his little pistol and started popping. Yeah, so I guess I can't blame white privilege on that. Those dudes ran into the wrong white boy.
Wrong one.
He was like, "Excuse me." He pushed his glasses back. "Excuse me." Boop, boop. Anyway, okay. Anyway, I guess that's why Jizza said, "And Bernard gets what he deserves." I don't know. Did Bernard go to jail for that? I don't remember if he got locked up.
I'm not sure. We'd have to look that up. But
yeah, if anybody remembers, let us know. Oh, and I see Mad. See you, Mad. He called out the next track because this one is very similar to. It's like the little brother to Clan in the Front.
Yes.
Isn't that powerful?
Good call, Mad.
Isn't that powerful?
Here it is.
Where's it at?
In the back.
Got a stack.
The dirty bastard.
Yo, you bastard, flip the fat track.
Here I go. Whether friend, whether foe, let them know that I flow over the rainbow.
Hit the deck.
Oh, yeah. I feel the tech, taking heads, taking necks.
What the fuck they expect?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I won't fall.
I won't stare at a hole unless I know that I'm going to the mo.
Just a tell.
Cause I'm mousy, my technique is drowsy. Some try to foul me.
I'm saying that we're lousy.
But I'm a tyrant, defiant, walking New York giant.
President of the
But
woo.
I'm also a client.
It's the woo what?
You do what, who, what? I don't give a flying fuck about a chump, cause his heart only pumps Kool-Aid.
Snatch a kid by the braids and cut his head off.
They said his heart only pumps Kool-Aid. How sweet
Dude,
is that?
That was the beauty with the RZA and the Wu as a whole. Like my man, he recycled so many of the same drum tracks, drum patterns, and brought life to them and made it sound so beautiful. You talk about works of art. Like listen to the hook.
Yeah.
Like you got things off key, skipping, noises, and it sounded like dirty and old and just amazing all at the same time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And if you think a lot of these, some of these producers from this era, like a Premier as well, would utilize or recycle drum sound, especially drum sounds, and make these other works of art. But that right there is just crazy because like it literally sounds like the little brother to Clan in the Front. I mean, and I saw Ill Equation said, "Can we get Nas Purple?" Stay tuned. You never know. Y'all never know.
Wow. Even do-rags. Yeah, that was my Purple was crazy, but do-rags?
Yeah, I dig do-rags. That was definitely a banger. This is a banger too. Still sticking with the Woo.
Fuck you can't even sing. Yeah, just sing something to get some pussy.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodgers, Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer, beats on the swarm. Rain on your college ass disco dorm. For you to even touch my skill, you gotta go to one killer bee. Ain't gonna kill now.
You hear Dirty in the background. Ooh, oh, he just did the whole song. Ooh, oh.
His ad-libs were crazy.
To say the least. Could you imagine being in the studio, the engineer, where he's like, "Yeah, let me do my ad-libs real quick," and you hit record, and he's, "Ooh, oh, yeah." You're like, I don't know what's crazier, this or the Starburst Juicy Fruit.
Oh my god, he's definitely missed. And real quick, I've been like catching so many interviews this week, but shout outs to Yada Mean podcast. They had one of my favorites on there, brother Jay from the X Clan. Yes. I'm looking for that full release because every clip I'm seeing is bananas.
It is released now, I thought.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I thought I saw it. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Oh, well, either way, the clip that he was talking about Dirty, it just makes you like, I don't know if we really fully got, the amazing, MC human being truly got the old dirty bastard or a son, whatever you want to refer to him as, because I'm hearing stories about how this dude was just tearing people up throughout battles and how much more serious and just with dropping gems he was than than we saw. Right. Like we definitely got the ill crazy old dirty, but the way Brother Jay was talking, like this dude he respected him as a whole, but he truly respected A-son of the past that was just a little more serious, a little bit more, knowledge, dropping gem type of, MC he was. And man, that just made me curious. Like, yo, what if we saw like a documentary or more? Maybe there's more to come. Who knows?
Well, hold on. You didn't hear the news? RZA was talking in an interview that they are working towards an ODB biopic.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know. I hope it's through Hulu and not in theaters. And I hope they use the same young actor that played him in the Wu series that's on now. Because he's amazing as ODB. And I would love it if they even use the actors that are playing the different Wu members right now as well in that series to appear in the biopic. It would just be dope. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting a whole new cast of people. But we'll see. But that is in the works.
The dope. I'll definitely be,
So that's gonna be crazy.
Supporting that. Most definitely.
All right. Fasten your seatbelt. This is where it takes that turn. This is where it turns. Rock him. Untouchable.
This is poetry in motion. Trying to catch on, stay close to the host. And MCs try to make a roll rough, but I'm coasting. Ladies hit a rhyme, rub them on like lotion. Hit the spot soothing, can't stop moving. Go ahead, but sweat, you can bet I'm still cooling. When I detain, it's a brainstorm. Never the same from every grain I rain on is warm. Taking a trip through memory lane, the melody. See if you could tell if these thoughts the fallacies can do you justice. But you can't touch it. Some kid just try to bust this, but he just missed. I'm universal, much more merciful. So versatile with the style is reversible. I get away even if I say a curse or two. First, let me bust another verse for you. Your arm too short to box for loss, so quit. You don't want no kind of conflict. No, you get stripped as the rhyme is ripped. Pick up the pieces, now ain't that piece, yeah, I'm hip. Everything I said flow since my intro. I plan a thought, extend and then grow. Holding my pen tightly, it might be controversy at first when I write be. Cause of research, don't just take it for granted. When I'm gone, my mind remains a planet. If I keep building and teach the children, so when they read it between the lines, it's filled in. Wait to meditate, not a peak. Concentrate till I'm deep, awake but not asleep. At the same time, rising and advertising what is true. Keep advising you to stay wise, and I'm untouchable.
I'm just gonna, I told you, I'm just gonna keep going because he needs a moment. That flow, that beat, that song, the jazziness of it, him ripping through it. Okay, I'm gonna stop because Vic don't even want to talk about it. All right. Oh. And he walks away. And he walks away. And he walks away.
I never thought that you would grab me, undermine me, and backstab me, but I can see clearly now the rain is gone, the pain is gone, but what you did was still wrong. There was a few times I needed your support, but you tried to play me like an indoor sport, like racquetball, tennis, pool, whatever. All I know is that you attempted to be clever. Nevertheless, cleverness can impress, cause now you've been exposed like a person undressed, and I can see through you, cause I'm the guru. And what you gonna do when I start to step to you? Cause when I pay you back, I'll be hurting you, and this ain't no threat, so take it personal.
Take it personal, please. Take it personal, Vic. Before you even get too rearranged and seated, because this is next. I tried to tell him. What up, man? I see your comments.
Like a sniper, rhymes will strike you when I'm rocking. Mad chicks be talking when the G starts talking. And that's because my word is born. I get much fan mail and I always respond. So tell your hun to write me too. Make sure she puts attention, Mr. Guru. Brothers know the flow is unique. I I got 100 wild styles in my black valise. MCs wanna be me, so they keep asking for me to teach them methods both slow and fast. Others wanna act as if they're better, but they only got one style, which ain't all that clever. I'm cooler than wind, harder than cold steel. I get the ladies with more than just sex appeal. I'm mystic, psychic, scanning all your thoughts. I touch your soul and make your brain feel caught. When my rapture traps you and makes you mine, you'll submit to the gift and to the lyrical lines. So suckers realize that the size is too large. When I come through, I'm pulling whole cruise cars. I'll be rapping correctly on a gangsta tip. MCs who front, I'm gonna bust your shit. Bust your shit.
Bust your shit. Okay, party people.
I wonder, do you love it enough? I'm stepping rugged and tough, never the front or to bluff. I got the fresh cut balls, got brothers call me Guru the man. Yes, the one with all the J-A-Z-Z, Y-type essence, street-type lessons. Manifesting, the one who makes the fly ladies feel pleasant. Never forgetting that to myself I'm true. Do what you want to, but watch yourself though, dude. I don't want to hear all of that loud mouth and try to pull yours out. When nothing comes out, then you'll see why you can't compete with me. The notorious guru of the gang, you see. Star stands for power, like I said before. I'm like a doctor's cure, slicker than Roger Moore. I slide up to a grab MC like this. Tap him in the head with my mic like this. I'll be revealing that you're weak to the world if you diss. And I insist that if you persist, then you'll get cream. Cause I'ma get real steam. So don't you try to flex and try to look all mean. Hey yo, check it, that's dead, that's it. Cause all you phony ass rappers, I'ma bust your shit.
Bust your shit.
Now when you see me on the set, you know I'm in Alicia. Lyric like a mad dog, barking through the speaker, step off. Unless you wanna get torn up. Your rap's worn out, burnt out, fucked up. You lucked up, or maybe you lucked out. Cause at the battle last time, you snuck out. But now I'm rolling over blast. I'm here to let you know, no longer will the bull last. MCs telling lies and popping all those myths. Keep on faking moves and I'm a.
Those two tracks right there are like easily in my top favorite hip hop songs of all time. Easily.
Yeah. I can guarantee you this next one is too. But go ahead.
Dude, I remember specifically getting on the phone. We had the home phones with the cord, calling my peoples up like, "Yo, and put the phone to the speaker like, did y'all hear this? Did you hear this? Have you heard this yet?"
Yo, playing music over the phone used to sound clear as hell with landlines. My G.
Yes,
I was debuting entire demos. Kidding me? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, just I mean, yo. Those songs, Gangstar, I mean, you hear all these RIPs. I feel like Guru's not mentioned enough, my dude. Like, Gangstar has just classics.
Come on.
I feel like it's such an overused word. Like, there's something that needs to, they need their own, like, slot of
it's
categorizing, like, just
they do
works of art like this. Come on.
You know, it's funny you say that because with the hip hop pianos, I found I had to put in some work just for this episode to not end up being a Pete Rock and Primo because they, no pun intended, are instrumental in having these piano beats going to the next level after Marley Ball did his thing and all like that. Like this one right here.
Tell the people what you're here for.
The message in the song that makes you rock on. Some people go to places where they don't belong. Whether wrong or right, a lot of people fight. But I'm here to bless this mic, alright?
I take action the minute that the crowd gets hype. I'm type crashing down like a meteorite. I'm Bogarted, mics and whole stages. Destroying MC's dreams from words to whole pages. Their rap books look more like scrapbooks with their fictional fairy tales and frail ass hooks. A lot of shit has happened since I started rapping. There's been enough beef and enough gat clapping. There's been mad signs for this brother to heed. And while some choose greed, I choose to plant seeds for your mental, spirit, and physical temple. Bob your head to it. There's the water, you've been led to it. Bathe in it. A long time you've been craving it. Prance to it. Use your third eye and glance through it. Your state of being becoming advanced through it. While others rhyme with no reason, I be breezing. The mics, I seize them, then I try for treason. Yes, I used to always like to hang out. Now I lounge in the rest, writing bombs while tracks bang out. Woo! I know you peeped me in the club then, but now I'm in your speaker with the voice that you're loving. It's the message in the song that makes you rock on. People go to places where they don't belong. Whether wrong or right, a lot of people fight. But I'm here to bless this mic, alright?
Are you working? What kind of work do you do? What is it you want to do when you grow up?
Hey yo, I'm gonna be on Twitter. That's how my eyes can see. Victory is mine. Yeah, surprisingly, I've been laying, waiting for your next mistake. I put in work and watch my status escalate. Now I'ma start collecting props, connecting plots, networking like a conference. Cause the nonsense is yet to stop. Shake me down. Haters wanna take me down, break me down, clap. All they heard was a sound. Yo, I scoped it out. I took your weak dream and choked it out. Your bitch don't really got no ass. She just poked it out. I'm saying you versus me, yo. We can do this shit right here in front of you.
He didn't say your girl got a poker. She got a Pokemon. She don't got no booty. She okay.
Wanna dig up the dirt, son? Is it me they hawk? Cause I be putting in work, gonna be on Twitter. That's all my eyes can see. Victory is mine. Yeah, surprisingly, I've been laying, waiting for your next mistake. I put in work and watch my status escalate.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Victor. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yeah, Vic, I can't look, Ill Equation.
Yeah.
I can't play that tonight. I've played that a few times on here. It's just too much on Vic. That song in particular, the Fortified Live, it's too much.
Y'all are naming some incredible songs that which happen to just be my favorites, like the Fortified Live. Like, yeah, it's great song selections, man. Our audience is just
salute to the community. Word up. Okay. Wow. So we went from Marley Marl to Premier, to Dr. Dre and a few others, and now we're going into some Primo, so might as well do this. So this song right here, RZA talked about a conversation where him and Primo used to have a fun little back and forth when they were dropping beats and songs. And Primo dropped this joint and RZA went nuts. And he was like, I got something for you coming. And then RZA dropped Cream. Both 2 piano beats. Crazy. But this is the one that made RZA go crazy and say, okay, I got something for you, Preem.
I ain't ready for this one.
Oh, dirty. These pianos are like falling over themselves. These are drunken pianos.
Dirty rotten scoundrel, that's what I'm called on the street. Good conniving cheap, but rarely get beat. You see, I'm streetwise. A con game pro, kicking the Barbie bullshit, too smart for Willie Bobo. Not stressing 5-0, hot hand and CeeLo. Live in the land of crooks, yes, Brooklyn's the borough. Homicide central, East New York, with a manic, the press is like a word of a storm. Walk like a ninja on the asphalt. Hip talk is cheap, you outline in chalk. And there's more hard times than on good times. And most niggas dedicate their life to crime. So I'm steady scheming, but work for a dime. Used to get tax-free loot all the time. All the type slick, can't fess on root because dirty rotten sound. Dirty rotten scoundrel.
See that song? Oh, yeah, it just always made the sandwich like.
Yeah.
You know that debate, or not even debate, but just like friendly competition between this and Cream. You know how we did the verses? I'd have to just do this.
Yep.
Because I really couldn't choose. They both mean like a lot to me for different reasons. They did two different types of songs, two different, you know what I'm saying? Two different songs. But like you said earlier, alluding to like the whole braggadocious and the pianos invoking that monstrous, you know, like way of responding or just going off on a track. That was that. Then you have Cream that was and invoked the storytelling. Perfect examples of what you were talking about earlier. So I really could not choose between the two. They mean a lot to me for whole separate reasons.
Yeah.
Could you choose between that and Cream?
No. Don't even ask. Don't even ask me.
Crazy.
Y'all in the comments, y'all can choose. Which one do you like better, Cream or the original by J. Rue? And if you say you can't choose, I understand because we can't.
Definitely can't.
Here's another Primo joint from another group that Primo worked with. Here's an example of the piano just making a beautiful, beautiful beat. The last one was like murderous. This, woo.
Yo, I be your Black Panther, all in your dreams. Up against the wall, they love me cause you can't see peace. And you ain't supposed to die a natural death, that. Got to work hard for mine, struggles on the line. Watching all these niggas in the street for a while. Breaking down all them motherfucking dirt bombs down. I keep it real, you keep it to yourself and don't say jack. Every time I turn around and you're all on my back. For what? I don't know. These devils won't leave me alone. I've been here for 20 years and here to stand my ground. And these devils getting open, but they can't get down. Shedding lyrics through the city like a newborn seed. These type of lyrics, that's mine. That's organized with the time. I'm on the road checking my VI. I just start to come. But this season of success, it got them all fucked up. What you want right now, you may see mad later. Yo, my word is divine. You got to seek and find a new place to rest my mind. No more petty crime. Yo, I'm up against the wall.
Let me keep going. Now, you know, we're talking about Primo and some house producers sometimes recycle their drums or stuff. Here's one where the drums for this next song are the same drum sounds pretty much for Up Against the Wall, but a whole different song, whole different feel.
Pat your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes.
This guy.
Because I'm KRS and I'm on the mic and Premier's on the breaks.
Premier should have been on the breaks during that verses.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop.
You big dummy.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop. Of course we don't flip flop. If you don't know me by now, I doubt you'll ever know me. I never won a Grammy, I won't win a Tony, but I'm not the only MC keeping it real. When I grab the mic and smash rap, my girls go ill. Check the time as I rhyme, it's 1995 whenever I arrive. The party gets live, flow with the master rhyme.
Yo, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't keep playing around right now. This is dope and this is cool. We gotta hit this next level real quick. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I stagger into gathering, possessed by a pattern that be scattering. Over the global, my vocals be traveling, unraveling. My abdomen is slime, this babbling, grammatics that are masculine. I grab them in, verbally badgering broads. I wish the Madeline was back on video LP. I would against all odds, I got it even Steven. Proceeded reading, I believe in everything I'm reading, but my brain was bleeding. Need feeding and exercise, I didn't seek the best of odds. This a lot of text and lies I analyze, where I rest my eyes and chastise the best of guys with punchlines. I'm nasty when it's crunch time. Yes. Play your mind like one time in poetry was pussy, I be sunshine. Cause I deliver like the sunshine. Confined in one's minds, I dumb rhymes, I combine. I'm hype like I'm unsigned. My diet, I unswine. Eating
beef sometimes. I'm trying to cut back on that shit. This rap shit is truly out of control. My style is too developed to be arrested. It's the freestyle. So now it's out on parole. They tried to hold my soul in a holding cell, so I was sell. I bonded with a break and had enough to make bail while misdemeanor fell on his knee for the jury. I asked no for his ID and the judge thought it was two of me. Motion for a recess to retest my fingerprints. Stay relinquished since, cause I was guilty of the sins.
And we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that motion going, Vic. Hold up. My man O to the C. Ooh, we got horns too. Ooh, that towel fell down. Oh, the towel is falling out.
Let the chime be a part of your mind. Let the rhyme intertwine like a vine. Work your mentally found intellect. I raise eyes like the sight of a tech. Let's take a trip inside of my thoughts. While I persevere on the mic like sports. Take me in stride, OC's worth listening. Watch the tricks of a hoe who's a vixen. Tender eyes that only leading to a hard on. Touching tongue state, two to be a part on. I'm ax relaxed, smooth it out like a sax. One of my goals is to make fast stacks. Then I flip the money to establish a business. This here beat, you see I already quizzed it. I gave it a test for the rhyme linguistics. Honey wanna kiss, gotta remove the lipstick. I dig lips with natural juices. Soft and lickable, not rough and ruthless.
Yes.
Because of many people I've been denied. Gas in my tank taking me for a ride. But I'm all right now, smooth as the turnpike. Cause of my squad organized and searchlight. Meditate daily I do, so I sort things I consider in my mind as deep thought.
Word, life, word, life, word, life, word, life.
Why are you sitting like that?
I'm just waiting to see if the coast is clear, man. I don't want to get hit with anything else. Like,
okay, you know what? It's funny you're saying that because the coast isn't clear. Check it out.
Yeah. I think
it's so not clear. You knew it too.
Here we go again with a funky intro. People approach me knowing I'm the best pro. E-T-R-Y, yes, and I'm the first batter. The pharaoh usually go first, but it don't matter. Funky slices of beats like this comes once in a blue, but it's not hard for me to chew. So kick off your shoes and don't forget your socks. I wash and wash them MCs like Clorox. Skills I have good and plenty. If they want dope lyrics but still gimmicks, gimme beats equivalent to this something that I can float on. It's getting pretty to get easy, keep the thought on. When I proceed to rock the party in the summer, something like a Mardi Gras. Bikinis, panties, bras, juicing them and I'm sucking the girls up like straws. Oops, upside the door. I don't answer the phone when I'm home, not alone, on the bone. You can name me your number and a brief message at the end of the tone. Ooh, and I like it. Cause I'm poetry the psychic. Intellectual lover with brother. Nah, I don't like that. One more time. Rolling lyrics off the tip of my tongue. I swing, I sway, I swore. Bringing you the news like Patty Toe. But I'm not a pretty oriental specimen from Hong Kong Fooey. #1 super guy.
Oh my.
I love the women, but I don't try to see them. I'd rather make the money being on the cover of them. Get MCs mad, make the flare nostrils. I'm poetry, the rap fanatic. I get hostile. Yeah. Hostile. Can I get a beat? Pressure, cooker. I leave the party with a mass amount of hookers. Slip and slide out, I slip the sludge. Fudge, yeah, whatever, yeah. Up against the wall, I caught you with the drugs. And this is on the jury. Guess who's the judge? I hit the hook heavy, ready, no chitter chatter. I think it's some bigger, I pitter patter. Prompting on particular poets who persist to pretend professionally come. You're just a pussy. Cat when I'm decking you, disrespecting you. Clever whenever I select the new dialogue. 1+1, get it together. Girls don't despair, cause I'll be a fair weather friend. No, I don't have a Benz, and no, I don't have an infinity. I figure the 8 inches of meat will be the remedy. When I pull up to your bumper, cause I'll be down the thumper. Girl like Heather Hunter. I take it how you you never hated. The triple X when it comes to sex is what I'm rated. I tell you now that I can give good love. Yes, I'm the one you should love. So don't try to just fudge, cause it's alright with me. Kick slick rhymes out of the mouth. Cheeky in a joust. Plus I'm down with Mickey Mouse. Come on everyone, let's flow to the rhythm of my tongue. To the rhythm of the drum. MCs want to battle, but they can't get with the capital M-O-N-C-H on the mic. I get swifter than the rest of them, maybe even the best. Scoring 101 in the poetical test. So, if you know where you are, get on the mic, become a superstar.
Performance signifies cultivated, why spread it? Many lyrics memorized, embedded in my think tank, sharp as a shank knife. I strike the mic just as quick as a snake bite. Suck out the poison, yeah, go ahead, try it. Skills of an assassin, watch as I fly. Thorough, doesn't matter the borough, I'm swinging. Clear to the air, keeping the body people clinging. Treating MCs like government cheese. Shred them like cheddar, cut them up, cause bees laid out on the bed while we write to the tracks. He's so funny when it comes to the snaps. Write a hardcore rhyme, that's what the boy said. I can whip up a rhyme like a slice of boy's head. No, that's ham, and we don't digest that. Organism that's made of dog and a rat. So feet far from everybody funky drumming it. When you hear the bass line, you'll be humming it. I'm keeping it simple cause I can swing many ways. Rappers get mad, it pays. It's a mad, but it's best to matter what I go against me and I'm quick to pull out the driveway, by the way, hey, picked up your girl cause she was going my way. Hand on the stick, foot on the clutch, forward about 80 miles per hour. I'm pulling on out. Skip marks left on the ground like tattoos. The rubber smell better than the doodle on your shoes. You stink. Better think wise is what I advise cause OC has skills to kill a whole tribe. Off, awkward, spaghetti, I sauce it. Lyrics flow like fluid out of a faucet. Yeah.
Those last three songs hurt. Resurrection, Word Life, and Fudge Pudge. Treating MCs like government cheese. Yeah, mad. Equation said Pharaoh is one of the best without question.
Without question.
This song, Jesus. And yeah, Equation also mentioned the Resurrection remix. Oh God.
Oh,
trust me.
Lord have mercy.
I was wishing that there was pianos in that because I wanted to run that tonight, but you know it's not. But yeah.
Well, which one? He had like 3 versions of that. The video version, the large actually he produced 2 different versions.
Well, yeah, it was 2. Well, because the video version is the one we played. That's the single from the album.
Right, but then there was another one with the
version
drums.
is the extra P version. Well, there was an extra P and there was a large professor.
Exactly. Yes,
you're
the
right.
nighttime sounding one, and then the one for oh my God.
You're right. Jesus Christmas. Big up, brother Lynn.
Yo, salute. But yeah, that you just scored so many points with me with that fusion of the Resurrection and the Word Life OC. Those were just beautiful examples of how amazingly well crafted the art in hip hop has been displayed throughout the years, my brother. My God, like,
yep.
94 was a beautiful year, man.
Was it ever?
Oh my God.
I was like fresh out of high school. Oof, Lord have mercy. Anyway, here's more beauty. Oh boy, but this is rugged. So these pianos went all over the place. You know, you had pianos that felt good, felt kind almost. You had some pianos that were rough and tough, but they were all descriptive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on before we go here, because that is just
Duck down in the house like that.
I'm mesmerized by this song to this day.
On the bar,
there's something haunting about this song, right?
Original crook style. Like this, that old next shit. Check it out. Block eye, that's my alarm clock, a shot. Emptied out the clip of a hooded kid's clock. Out on the mission for the green with his team. Twisting up buds, puffing on blood sedine. Always red eye with an evil scheme in mind. Pulling off stings with his partners in crime. Not a care in the world, he's seen plenty stiff bodies. Running up in spots with the calico and shotties. Lounging on the strip with his Timbs and his meth. His right hand span on the side to the left. Never leave the joint without packing the burner. Got the street smart team for killer be murdered. It's no relaxing, just taxing. Stone is the way of the walk when you're blacking. Supporting habits is getting too hectic. Gotta kick it with my son about some old neck shit.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Yo, what up, kid?
What's the flavor, God?
shit out here, kid. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I'm gonna keep going. Smith and Wesson still. I know. You want to say something about that one right there, Vic?
Stoned is the way of the walk. Stoned is the way of the walk, my brother. Yo.
Yeah.
The hook, the instrumental, the album, the year.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's another Smith and Wesson. This is going forward a few years, but my God.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I walk around town with the crown. I'm a king, boot for stage on my square like a fighter in the ring. Tyson was Price, I'm Mike Mayweather. These rappers is nice, I write way better.
Whoa! Tyson was, he said Price was Tyson. So I'm Mayweather. Okay, so I have to go back a little bit. For those that understand that reference with Short P and Mike. Okay.
Like a fighter in the ring.
Whoa.
I walk around town with the crown. I'm a king, boot for stage on my square like a fighter in the ring. Tyson was Price, I'm Mike Mayweather. These rappers is nice, I write way better. Pound for pound, lines of nines, round for round. Style profound, spark the loud sound surround. How can I move the crowd? First of all, no rats or snakes allowed. The loud and blow, nobody body parts are found. Not near, not a talking foul when guards around. Snatch your heart at your chest. Now that's a jack move. You cowards lacking respect, and that's a fact proof. Let stones throw, fam. Recognize you fucking with some grown ass mans. Smith and Wesson, the brand of the weapon in hand. Killer jam, my condolence like it's death in the fam. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hey, yo, it's wreck time. Show some respect when you address mine. Stepwise. If guys are Columbia neckties. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Go against the camp. That's a no-no. This shit ain't for show, bro. These killers is loco.
Whoa.
Crazy. Damn.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Cocoa Brothers.
Yeah.
Cocoa Brothers.
Yeah. No. Okay, no. This is after Cocoa Brothers. This is when they became Smith and Wesson again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this off the Pete Rock project?
This is the one after it.
Okay.
The latest album. Yeah, this makes me realize how much I miss lyricism. Capital letters, yes. So, we went to Dr. Dre, Marley Marl, yada, 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 DJ Premier. How can you forget this dude, Peter?
Word him up, like this show. Say what? The whole package. What? Bring it in like, say it.
When these pianos come in,
See how smooth, baby. Introducing CL, then face defeats, and I remind you of 3rd Street when it was sweet. See this move on and grow to another plateau where me and Sweet dabbing that dough. In the last days when critical times I left to deal with my granddaddy's endeavors, were correcting my errors. The first shot came in 91, EP done. My struggle to label this untouchable. Foundation due in 92, top 10 review. Respect new and that blue, they reminisce over you. Skirt chasing what they rate me in this whole rap affair. But when it really comes down to it, who cares? Like a tortoise in the hair, you know the race I run. But you lose it all at night, you let the rabbit get the gun. Number one with a bullet and my pit name Black. It's the best who ever did it on a Pete Rock track.
Ayo, two cool cats who reclaim the name. Pete Rock is still smooth in this here rap game. But the good news is, got the ears of crew. Not 5, not 4, not 3. Ayo, two cool cats.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep going. And so is Vic. He's got. We just got double toweled, y'all. I've never seen that before. Oh my God.
It's death before dishonor. Strap the vest down tight when you bring the drama. Now raise up off mine and taste it in the raw with more snipers on the floor galore. In my hardware store, nightmares of thirsty crooks. Niggas all acting fishy, working off the books. Painting pictures of poverty, causing armed robbery, and it provoked every last one gets smoked. No doubt, for real, it's like wildlife. With thugs forever, pull gaps and always keep a knife. Cause on the strip, warfare's inevitable. Hot steel's incredible. And if surprised, the revolution won't be televised when I supply and demand. As I build my currency to expand, call it progress. When I bless my territory or respect you, but can niggas keep it real? It's on you. It's on you, baby. It's on you.
So beautiful, man. Ugh. That song and beat touches my soul entirely.
That album touches my soul entirely.
It does, though.
My man Mad Nine was 100% accurate. Main ingredient is extremely slept on. Extremely. Criminally slept on.
Yeah. Ooh. And this is a crazy Pete Rock piano track. Yeah, as Vic tentatively takes away the towel. Towels, plural, with two, okay? Don't discredit that other towel.
Yeah. Kasi, Arab Nazi, Gaddafi. Word up. QB.
I already hear voices, Vic.
LIC. Yo. Check, yo. Subliminal thugism, rap, mysticism. For all my niggas locked with life in state prison. We culminate like down pieces, spurgism. Queens niggas going to trial, just sit and listen. Fake crooks coming all types of categories. Beat you in the head with lies and war stories. Claiming that they name ring bells in territories with Fat Cat, Al Capone, Scarface. Meanwhile, they going to trial for rape case. You weak. I punch you in face, cut your face. You're halfway, wanna be thug, stay snitching. Latin King, surgery type for face stitching. The house gang, mess hall style, play in the kitchen. Halal meal, guard for real, it's a lot position. Informants, we convicts, you shouldn't fool with, they foul. Snitching on niggas they went to school with, but now you catch them in club on some smooth shit, you bow. Blow 'em out the frame on some rude shit. I'm not the type of cat you wanna fool with. Strange food, yo.
Yo. So now we're getting into the piano samples where they were manipulating the sounds and it sounded haunting. Okay? And there's no other group better that signifies the hip hop horror without going too far with the piano samples than this group.
Yeah.
This sounds like a haunted house. It sounds like a haunted house. Listen to every Mobb Deep beat we about to play. It sounds like a different version of a haunted house that I would go to and get scared,
that old real shit,
but not shook. Get it?
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. You could run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. They never around when the beef cooks in my part of town. It's similar to Vietnam. Now we all grown up and old and be on the cops' control. They better have the riot gear ready. Trying to back me and get rock steady. By the Mac 1 double, I touch you and leave you with not much to go home with. My skin is thick, cause I'll be up in the mix of action. If I'm not at home, puffin' live, relaxing. New York got a nigga depressed, so I wear a slug proof underneath my guest. God bless my soul, before I put my foot down and begin to stroll into the drama I built. And all unfinished beef, you will soon be killed. Put us together, it's like mixing vodka and milk. I'm going out blasting, taking my enemies with me. And if not, they scar so they will never forget me. Lord forgive me, the Hennessy got me not knowing how to act. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Or maybe it's the words from my man Killer Black that I can't say, so what's left of untold so fact. Until my death, my goals to stay alive. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive.
Yeah, we live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die.
Word up. And to my niggas too. Word up, son.
More of this haunted house shit. Do you hear that?
For them other niggas though. You know what I'm saying?
I got my click ready for hand-to-hand combo. Pawns break him down, Rapinoid cut his throat. Dawn scoop him up, all Gotti stomp him out. Each twin grab her arm, pick the slinger up. Nitty turn his face to me and let me wake him up. I throw him up against the wall and put a hole in his face so big it almost took his whole face off. We got the same position, ready for face off. We blitz like Dallas in the Super Bowl face off. We form like niggas in the yard up north with long swords, ready for war. Who paid costs and take your life loss, never found again, boss. Job well done, relax, throw back fists up Bacardi Lyman. 50s the hash get lit. Fucking with a fabulous mob, yeah you was sick. Lunatic nigga jump off but got hit. With max and text and silences spit. Shots with passion, earlobe and shit. That's the sound of a nigga, almost felt it. Got you running, dodging, covering, sheltering. Bullets ripping through the fabric of the shirt is melting it. You bleed again. You just another nigga dealt with. Shooter alert. Our house is nothing like the covenant. We hold big shit like a bitch hold one in the other. If it ain't drama, money your bump broke bitches, simple-minded niggas.
This is gonna keep going with the mob.
Oh, y'all niggas killers now. Oh, catch you coming out your fucking crib, nigga. Yeah, catch a
what?
Bullet, nigga. Hey, yo, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, pill on the cotties and other 4 wheels, write a book full of medicine and generate mills. Tour the album, only for more sales. We used to catch those on the block with krills. Now it's paid shows, promoters post up bills. Sign deals only if the math is real. If we can't match numbers, then you can't have the head nigga in charge of shit. Live nigga rhymes artists, pardon. P-Dub shines regardless, remorseless. Haunt niggas like poltergeist. My advice for a get like that is think twice before you move on it. Put jewels on it, who want it? Loose niggas make the news when we start forming. Snatch stripes off a nigga's uniform, forfeit. Doing it past it, Delph, your way out the jurisdiction. Why niggas bullshit on the grill? I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real, I keep it thorough, nigga. Yo, let me back up for him. Let me back up. Yo.
For the sake of progress, we're gonna just. Oh, this is a long towel. Oh boy. And he's peeking through like a neighbor would peek through the blinds. Who is that on my yard? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna keep going. Ooh boy. It's so many ridiculous piano joints. And way too many of our rappers that are gone. Damn. Rest in peace, Big Pun.
I was thinking the same thing.
Word.
The harsh realities of life have taken toll. Even Jesus Christ forsake my soul. Please tell me what price to pay to make it whole. Take control. I'm making dough, but not enough to blow. J.O.'s, they lost my flow, but they yo. I don't trust the soul. That's all I know we need to. These evil streets will meet you halfway and eat you. Alive trying to survive illegal. I'll leave you lost. Mount you on the cross. Whip you like a horse. Sacrifice your life to a higher force. And I'm stalking corpse. It's the Bronx, of course. Recognize the accent. One of the last living, still in action. General assassins. Catching any rack. Blasting any text. Smashing any chest. Passing any test. Charles Manson in the flesh. Any last request before you meet your maker. So with your reaper, wake up. Shaking up a storm like Anita Baker. I take it straight to hell and fill your heart with hate. Incarcerate your fate and Satan's fiery lake. Then I lock the gate. Make no mistake, the shit is real as Joe. We follow the killer's code. When we come for you, tell me where will you go? Nowhere to run high to find you in silence your screams. And even if you kill me, I'll still be in your fucking dreams. You ain't a killer.
Brother Len, you ain't never lied. This dude keep hitting me in the head. I just gotta keep ducking like
yeah,
joint after joint. I'm just unprepared, man.
I know. Me too. And I came up with the list.
Rough Riders. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Rough Riders.
Fuck, I'm talking
Don't
about,
get it twisted, y'all. Rough Riders. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Rough Riders.
know y'all couldn't wait to hear Kiss over premiere. Kill you on tape, then watch it over a beer. 'Cause you ain't nothing but a movie with expensive footage. That's the reason they gon' leave you with expensive bullets. Ain't none of y'all better than Locks. Have all of y'all dressed up in a suit, dead in the box. Me and my niggas get redder than Fox. And I don't care if I love you, I still want head in the drop. Niggas running around talking that Y2K shit. Crackheads is still gon' want that gray shit. That's why I'ma always cop the yay quick. So I suggest all of y'all stay off J-Dick. Too hard for MTV, not black enough for BET. Just let me be. Give me all my royalty money and let me read. And I'ma have O's for 6 and halves for 3.
Recognize. Sampling Eve. By the way, have any of y'all been watching that new show on ABC called Queens with Eve and Brandy in it?
I saw the trailer for it. I need to get up on it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
How many episodes in are we?
It's about 5 or 6.
Okay.
It's a good show. It's a dramedy. It's a good show. And the girls on there are spitting. Obviously, somebody's writing some of their verses, except for Eve, of course. And Brandy is on there. She's doing exactly what you said she was doing with
the BT Cypher. Yeah, man.
And she's stretching it out even further. And I'm like, the way this chick is doing what she's doing with her voice when she starts rapping is stupid.
I saw the clip of that, and it really sounded insane. So I need to get up on that. What nights does it come on?
I don't know what. I just watch it on Hulu.
That's beautiful.
Like the next night. So
that's all I needed to know.
Yeah. 383. Let's see what it said. When money gets involved, the art sometimes gets compromised, and people who don't need to be making decisions on art start getting involved. And that's what you get trendsetters following others. Yeah. Without question.
Said. I completely 100% agree.
Yeah.
100%.
But if y'all get a chance to check that show out, just watch the first episode. And if you want to see more, or watch the first 15 minutes. And if you want to see more, keep watching. But it's chicks spitting on there. And they are bringing up a couple of really cool issues when it comes to women in hip hop, because they're an older group and they end up working with a young rapper of this era. So there's this interesting balancing act of the two different generations and what they can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? It's really, it's really, really cool. Swizz Beatz is the executive producer as well.
Okay, is it loosely based, or they're taking on a different role? It's not who they are.
No, it's not them. They're playing characters.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're all playing characters that was in this rap group from the 90s that kind of blew up for a quick second, you know, and then of course the group fell apart. And now all these years later, now that some of them are mothers and wives and all this other stuff, they're trying to come back together. And it's the drama of that, because when they blew up, they was young kids with no responsibilities, and now they're grown and got responsibilities and issues with each other, of course. You know what I mean? So it's
dope. Wow.
You know, it's really interesting, and it's a lot of people. There's a lot of flavor in there as far as different ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? It's a good show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they had a cipher that is dope. John, you are so right about Brandy. She is ill on the mic. Word. Like, I don't know if she's writing it, but dude, Vic, when you hear her, you've already heard her, but when you hear these bars in this show, that alone is worth checking this show out, in my opinion.
If, like you said, it's any extension of what I heard through the BET cipher,
yeah. It's a continuation and elevation too. I don't know. I gotta find out who's writing these bars, because there's two other girls. One of them I think came from music as well. I can't remember who she is, and the other one is just this Latin woman who's a straight up actress, and she's spitting. So they got everyone in there like knowing how to spit these verses. Right? It's dope. And even the Latin chick, she comes onto the show where she's like, she was in the group because she was the one that was like, yo, I'm the pretty chick. I can help this sell. I don't know how to write lyrics. Brandy's character wrote her rhymes.
That's crazy.
There's the whole thing about that between the ones who write their own raps and this chick who has a ghostwriter. But without her, they wouldn't have blew up the same, because she had the look.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. There's these interesting. Anyway, let me not go. Let me stop now. But yeah, it's a dope show. Dope show.
I'm gonna check it out. ASAP.
Yeah. All right, so back to this. Scratch a tour on the beat.
For real though, who really got sick flow on the edge? Got the ledge hanging out of the window. Bird chest niggas with your.
This is dope, but we're playing. We ain't got much time.
New York, Jersey, Philly, Baltimore, DC, Virginia, Atlanta, everybody I told you we ain't playing. Cleveland, Boston, Nashville, Seattle, Albany, Kansas City, everybody
He's shouting everywhere out.
From the flip mode squad, that we adjust the shit properly and hit you real hard. Then we effect with hard shit that sounds so beautiful. Right now, couldn't find a better time more suitable to send out a signal around of all my niggas recruitable. Type of niggas to torture your ass, stick some shit in your cuticle. Wait a minute, let me talk to all my niggas at hand. I'ma hit all of my niggas, y'all just follow the plan. Just get money and capitalize and hold on your stack. Fuck the nostalgia, we keep it moving, ain't no looking back. A lot of lost motherfuckers stuck on what they gon' be. That ain't gon' be me, gotta get it before the year 2G. So all my niggas better do your thing and get yours quick. Own land, the whole shebang, nigga, fuck the bullshit. I meant this ever relentless for dropping these bombs. Getting paper, securing shit for my seed and my mom. For my physical and my entire flip mode squad. My own dad to fertilize my mom. Peace to the God. Hold it down for live niggas in the name of hip hop. Offered another path for niggas that made the struggle and stop. Oh, fuck that, I'm here to fight for mine and that be your way. If you want the government, try to do away with my cash. One of the most extraordinary that comes from a place where your man just stab you in the back and smile in your face. Take all them type of niggas off the face of the earth and do away with all them niggas before I get to them first. So what niggas gon' get it and run right through it. Get witness to all of my niggas who know how to do it. Survival of the most fit for real niggas, no doubt. Get what's yours from out this fucker for your time run out. Get what's yours from out this fucker for your time run out. And get what's yours from out this fucker for your time run out.
Ooh, a blackout.
All you motherfuckers. To a global event warning. Here has now come.
Victor's blacked out, y'all. Jesus. That right there. And shout out to Mad, who mentioned, which I was going to put on here, but I didn't, that Snoop used that sample as well on the For Boss for Life joint. Yes. That right there. Okay. Here's a special Buster track that actually was produced by both Dr. Dre and Eric Sermon. Go figure.
Holes, real bottles and blowing from both zones, laying in them
With Raekwon.
them projos, 3 for 10 in it. We in the lobby with the big dent in it, and don't move, cause I'm a representative. Live for the street action, die in a war, never that blast that 3 at you. Hide in the war, we gangster Republicans with them big things, big rings, get your head shot off, daddy, we don't believe things. News cameras, big hammers, station wagon, blue phantoms, smother the block up, y'all witness the zoo gamblers. We ain't taking no shorts, it's just the early 80s that made me. Now I sit paid in and maybe nothing but velours and ratchets, bags of dope under the mattress, and I clack like a slave key. Wash the squad up.
Watch this down note for the piano.
Stretch my dough up, murk you on the jaw.
Get money like back in the days, niggas like shower posse and the Spangler drug kings. Slaying niggas, steady spraying niggas till the task forces will roll up in unmarked vehicles. We will be laying niggas. Stretch that coke and see you come back triple when we OT. Cut it with baking soda, a quinine. Strategize getting paper like the Chinese Jamaicans and George Chain niggas, and watch me set up a gold. We got
just.
Hey, yo, bust rhymes, you got to be the short shot. Flip mode, you got to be the short shot. Aftermath, you got to be the short shot. My live niggas, you know, who be the short shot. Live bitches, you know, who Who'll be the short shot? Shit. I'm back in your soul just like a minister. I'm big like a movie. I'm on the screen down at the cinema. While I'm in the process of slowly getting rid of you, I bag a couple bitches and then I throw them in my video. Yeah. The god of the block, you know me, killer. How you spreading the spot wet and twisted like Olivia. Oh shit, flow so sicker than chlamydia. We know you a slouch, Duke. We don't even consider you. Boss nigga, see and hear me in your area. The more niggas, the murder, the more the money, the more the merrier. Smash shit till everything become mass hysteria. Hungry for street shit, see I'll be taking care of your check, nigga. Fuck all the talk, homie, I'm daring you. The lead from the shot of poison your blood like malaria.
The lead from the shot of poison your blood like malaria. There's only a few rappers that can even put the word malaria in a verse. And
with that wordplay, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that wow. That was off which album?
That was the Big Bang Theory album.
Big Bang Theory, right. Okay.
Which was a really dope album on the low.
I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that.
Really, really dope. I mean, it had the In the Ghetto joint with the Rick James joint.
Yes.
He had a song with Stevie Wonder on there, Through the Storm or something like that. He had a bunch of other things on there. He had those last two songs. Anyway, here we go. Little De La and De.
Are we on the air? Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
Hello, Mom.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear a new beat on the request line.
Okay, you got it coming up.
Hey yo, answering any altar service, prerogative, praise positively, I'm acquitted. Enemies publicly shame my utility, but after the battle, their victims, I'm with it. Simply sue, well moved, vinyl like groove, transistor saw, never more shown with light. When vocal flow brings it all down in ruins, designed with the sounds of Dilla, we call it plug tune.
Are we on the air?
We in the D tonight, y'all.
Are we on the air?
We live with Dilla tonight.
Are we on the air?
Yo, shout out to my dudes.
Hello, Mom.
Hey, yo, gaze at the sight of a method. Dive beneath the depth of a never-ending verse. Gasping and swallowing every last letter. Vocalized liquid holds the quench of your thirst. Reasons for the rhythm is for causes unknown. Different individuals are dazzled by the showbiz. Auditions are gathered, but the soul would just rather hold a count at 3 and leave it as it is. Flow to the sway of my do-re. Me, I'm a fixed lunatic who will hawk. Words are sent to the vents of all humans, then converted to a phrase called talk. Yes, musical notes will send a new motto. Every last poem is recited at noon. The focus is set. Let your Polaroids click as we capture the essence of Dilla with this plug tune.
Are we on the air?
We in the D tonight, y'all.
Are we on the air?
We here for Dilla tonight.
Are we on the air?
Yo, show love, it's my dude.
Hello?
Whoa.
So beautiful.
Mm.
So organic and just
yeah. I wish that De La and Dilla had an opportunity to do like an entire album together.
Indeed.
Because they were the ones. To me, I actually on the low kind of loved what De La did with Dilla more than Tribe, which almost seems sacrilegious when you think about it. But I did. Like, there was something there. I think probably because by the time Dilla hooked up with Tribe was on the downslide with as far as them being a group. You know, because after the first 3 albums, they shot all their loads, and that third album was good, but you know, and then
it wasn't the other 3. Right.
Yeah. When De La, they were going up. They're still literally, as we talk right now, they're getting iller. Every breath you take, they're getting iller.
It's sometimes words can't like just you know, you can't put into words these works of art. I keep stating over from what you know, how you phrased it earlier. Like, it's just sonically, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. It gives you that vibe, that experience, that journey and Dilla was, I think the reason why he was my favorite hip hop producer for that. Like, he was so organic, but different, and just hit different lanes, different pockets of sounds and noises and vibes and energy in different groups, different genres. You know, and one of my favorite projects with Dilla was Diligence with Bus. To me, that's one of his best.
Yeah.
Hands down for me.
Yeah. You know, as I was searching for songs for this episode, I was searching for some Dilla stuff, and I found that as far as piano beats, Dilla had a lot more piano beats, like as with his instrumentals, than he did for like songs that he did for people. You know,
I would agree.
I mean, he used all types of instruments, but at that point, they were dealing with the vibes and the roads and all those different, you know, and filtering sounds. But this right here, though, is a Dilla beat. And Pos is flipping.
I stand before you as a man who's more you, meaning I don't shine. I start on the floor. You keep all my awards.
With them pushing along drums.
My wall from saying I already got. Keeps my humble on the prize to stop this. Sop sound reverses pasta noose. Known for all my lyrical complexities, but not for all the daylight joints I produce. Survive many moons of sunlight reflected. So in dark times, my rhymes like reflected. Occasionally eclipsed by transgression transmitted. Still real talk, watch your man spit it. There's nothing wrong with one being a doorman. To the building, but how about owning the floor plan? So the children can have a place to play. And open the box to admire the plaques for a day.
We put it down like that. How y'all niggas get a sound like that? For the fans, we had to give it right back.
People think this is easy as it looks.
We're gonna keep going. Go ahead.
No, that's what I mean. He would take a track, like Push It Along, and chop it and flip it in such a different, you know, pace and style with it. Like that was so outside the box. And then the way he flipped the pianos over the track was
beautiful. Like you could listen to that. That's the thing about a lot of Dilla beats. You could almost listen to them all night. Like literally just one beat, I mean, on a loop. And how many times did we do that? I mean, Jesus Christmas. I know I did a lot.
And I'm still thinking of just how many incredible artists, producers, lyricists, groups we've lost. It's a shame, man.
It really is.
On and on and on.
Yeah, it is. And you know, in this next song, in this next song, I'm gonna just play it. This is Elzai. February. This is emotional right here.
In dedication to Dilla.
Thank you, sir. Exactly.
February's much different from the past year. That was the worst time, the opposite of Kashmir. And you know when life kicks you all in your ass rear, when you down to your last blunt while you down in your last beer. Yes. Catching your close friends in every lie has you wiping your hands clean till they were sanitary dry. Then you notice the snow was standing very high. Cause yesterday it fell from out the January sky. Now it's February and the world feels a lot colder. You and your girl parted ways so you cannot hold her. She said she wanted to get married back in October. Probably why in the month of May is when you got sober. But in February you felt the teardrops slide down your face when your faith began to lopside. This around the same time my nigga Pops died. Dress shoes, suit, the tie up at the top's tied. Look at all the drama it brung. This time of year when I was young, snowflakes was on my tongue. We played freeze tag and had a snowball fight. To the curb on the street light would grow all bright. Couldn't ride our bicycles, slippery sidewalks, icicles, cold as a deli sandwich with the sliced pickles. That's when advice trickles down from generation, like counting on your friends in one hand, or if you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything. Because you wasn't smart, it plays a part in why your heart holds a heavy sting. Oh, February, you took a friend from me who wasn't just some celeb you buried. He inspired us all musically. You came around and changed things. I wanted how it used to be.
Word. We all want it like how it used to be in some ways, you know? That's crazy. That's so emotional. That's just.
I don't know if it's just me. This song always gave me Miseducation of Lauryn Hill vibes. If you know the song off the album, like it always kind of put me, like you said, emotional and in a deep zone. Like I just zone out when I hear those two tracks, and the piano, and just the vibe, the aura, it just is very similar to me. Very, very similar.
Interesting. I never thought of that, but yeah, I feel you on that.
Wow,
that shit is emotional, dude.
Deep joint.
So we go from something emotional to something that's just dope lyricism. This is a joint. This is a Papoose joint produced by Primo. It's called NBA Rhyme Scheme. Peep how he mentions all the NBA teams.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'm gonna break down all the teams to show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. A Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Oh! Fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I'd kill you soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like a horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. Yes! In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine. The crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids. Call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a damn. I don't rap for free, I sell verses. Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly. Heat like Miami. Push your head back, get bucks like Milwaukee. Jadakiss already said that. Shoot at Timberwolves, I ain't missing, fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. What? Move birds, call them pelicans. So Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Magic Johnson. The gangsters respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter, 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons, we some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Papoose, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz, I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball.
Yo, I would not be mad at anyone who said Pap was the illest. And I mean the illest, not one of the illest, the illest rhyme conceptual MC.
Yep.
Yo, he's up there with Nas, in my opinion. He's up there with M. He's up there with KRS. Like, if you know this dude's history and the way this dude is releasing mixtapes for each month of this year, do your research. Pap has been doing this for years.
Yep.
For years. What you just heard?
Yeah. That was tip of the iceberg.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. Lynn said Pap is another NY monster MC, without question. Mad said, check out Internet Gone that came out this year by Papoose. It's insightful and true. Yeah, he has a lot of joints that's like this, where it has a scheme or theme, I should say, to it. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. This right here, this is brand new. This right here is it make it go like this.
What it do, Lo? Yeah. We up in this motherfucker on some murder, kill shit. Yeah.
The butcher coming, nigga.
Some real hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Murder music, just for this type of shit, they could ban us. Cause this what they gon' play when they wipe they prints off the hammers. I really like that. I ain't just write this shit for the camera. I did in my city what Michael Vick did in Atlanta.
Yes.
Cash saved for insurance, them bad days was a force. Still hood, roach clips in the ashtrays on my foreign. In LA, R&B bitch drunk with her hands around me. The night Swiss introduced me to Nas at a Grammy party. When my strip introduced me to Hard, I had grams around me. A star player never asked for the bar, they just playing around me. Niggas heard I took a shot, they was asking if I was good. I looked the shooter right in his eyes when that trigger got pulled, huh?
Murder music, murder music, murder music, murder music.
That beat is insane. Knots. He's too stupid with it. I'm a yeah. Okay. I'm just that was Benny the Butcher. Benny's also on this too. Oh God. Keep rock.
You know me and my brother Link. It's only legendary shit, nigga. Let's go. P-Rock. This for the barbershops and liquor stores. I'm through pitching raw, but what I spent this week is what a brick will cost. I can tell you never been lit before. You the type to try to stunt with a bitch that
Yo, this is crazy.
Caught my biggest score when it was dry, no snow around like Santa took Christmas off. Your bitch hit me, I just missed the call. It's game. If I can't fuck her on my chain, then my dick gets off. They hit the crib with a sniffing dog, caught a brick of raw, in the picture of Griselda on the kitchen wall. Between poverty and wealth, that's what prison for. My bid was like a how to be a kingpin seminar.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep moving for the sake of moving, so because got a little bit of time left. I'm sorry, Vic. Okay, that was just so stupid. So this is Little Brother right here. I'm gonna play Fonte's verse. Interesting how they flipped this the light Common sample. It's called Sitting Alone.
My man hit me up and said, tonight, dog, we celebrating. Son is going to college. I said, congratulations. He said, nah, you don't get it. It's 2 graduations. Him from high school and me from child support payments.
Blackness.
So happy because his check no longer getting garnished. Then he texted me a flyer with these strippers on it, with 8 different color typefaces written on it. I'm thinking to myself, damn, yo, this is a warning. We get there, I'm thinking, damn, yo, this shit is boring. After 35, the club's a different kind of torment. Pretend to be excited watching bitches diddy bop, when you would rather be at home watching flip-a-flop. I took a flick and then I posted on my IG. Yeah, it looked good, but it was all eyes like Firefest. Before you hang with anybody 25 or less, stay your ass at home and keep it low. That's what I suggest. Yup.
Fonte, yo. Fontillo.
Yo, did you hear this album?
Yes.
I thought it was amazing. For me, I thought it was fantastic.
Amazing. Yes, it is.
Fantastic project. And I'm really surprised that it wasn't celebrated more with the fact that these 2 brothers got back together. Like,
I'm not surprised because Little Brother doesn't really get pub. I mean, they did a little bit when they first came out.
No, you're right.
Then they broke up and Fonte became that dude with Foreign Exchange and just period with his lyrics and his own solo stuff. And them getting back together, I hate to say it, the thought of it is kind of like an afterthought, but the album is far from an afterthought. The album is woo,
dude. And on the low, I felt like Big Pooh stepped his lyricism up. I felt like he got much nicer,
way up.
His albums were dope.
Yes,
to me, really dope. Big Pooh,
yes, like the Sleepers album. Ooh,
yeah,
and more.
Yo,
yeah. Oh, I know.
Brother has some joints, man. So I was so looking forward for them to get back together because I'm like, yo, Pooh stepped it up. Fonte's always been Fonte.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I mean, it's unfortunate that Knife wasn't with that, that celebration, but I still felt like the album was stepped, met my standards.
Oh yeah, it definitely
what I was looking for, my expectations.
It definitely did. So we got a short little bit of time left. I'm going to get to certain joints because, we didn't even get to this dude almost at all.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Black, it's time, word. Bird, it's timing. It's time, man. Alright, begin.
Wow.
Yeah. Straight out the fucking dungeons of rap. Where fake niggas don't make it back. Nope. I don't know how to start this. Go. Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition of pain. I'm like Scarface, sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. See with the pen, I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my peepholes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the feet foes. Y'all know my stilo, with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J, sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs, laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken amps.
Let's keep going. Vic, hold up. You already know. This is the original.
Black hoods, cops, and projects. Sewers flooded with foul blockage. The gutters wild and every child watches. Chains and top locks get ripped off hinges. Doors kicked off. Drunk stag off, smeared off. Wipe your beard off. Crippled dope fiends, a wheelchair stare. Vision blurry, cause buried deep in their minds and hidden stories. Betty's a mirror image.
Ron Isley in the back.
Finished for the rest of his life till he fades out. The liquor store workers miss him, but then it plays out. So many ways out the hood, but no signs say out. Mental slave house where gats go off. I show off. Niggas up north, prisonology talk till they time cut off. You should chill if you short. Prepare deep thought to hit the street again. Get it on, get this paper and breathe again. Plan to leave something behind so your name will live on, no matter what the game lives on.
Looking out of my project window, oh, I be unexpired. Looking out of my project window, oh, it makes me feel so tired.
Again, there's that pain, there's that feeling, that spirit that these piano tracks provoke or evoke. Oh my God. And Ill Equation, here you go.
Light it up, The whole city is mine, pretty as dawn. I don't like the way P. Diddy did shine with different lawyers. Why it's mentioned in my rhymes, fuck it. It's just the intro, hate it or love it. Like it, bump it or dump it. Writing across the stomach, spell God, son. Life is like a jungle, black, it's like the habitat of Tarzan. Matter of fact, it's harder than most can imagine. Most of my niggas packed in correctional facilities. Half of them passed on, max strong. Couple of shots, made a ghost leave a body. Now they haunt in the block where they used to stand at. Somebody's taking a place, a younger man perhaps hand slaps. Can't understand that, same walk, same talk. I wanna, can that be possible? A thug dies, another step inside his shoes, and they will hurt you. Laying low with a bottle, I'm blowing circles. My state of mind perfect.
Gonna keep going. Jesus. It's yours. Of course.
Whose world is this?
Hey yo, the world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine.
I sip the Don Pete, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes. All the words past the margin. The whole of mic I'm dropping. Mechanical movement, understandable smooth issue that murderers move with. The thief's theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. The fiend of hip hop has got me stuck like a air pipe. The mind activation, react like I'm facing time like Pappy Mason. With pins I'm embracing, wipe the sweat off my dome, spit the phlegm on the streets. Suede Timbs on my beats, mix my cipher. Complete weather cruising in a 6 cab. I'm on tarot deep, I can't call it. The beats make me falling asleep, I keep falling. But never falling 6 feet deep. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for dead presidents to represent me.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine.
Now hold up, Vic. You know, with The World Is Yours, that also inspired this right here.
You want to get it, but you ain't gonna do nothing about sitting there. You gotta get up, you know what I'm saying?
Elmatic.
Get yours, cause it's yours. You know what I'm
Yo, I'm going Rambo, fam, dough is moving pretty damn slow. The blam turn a Trans Am into a Lambo. Scram, yo, my soul caliber is like Namco. I dance on the track with these
Dose towels.
You pussy is a slick clip when labels dig you. They make the shit fit. Commander skill invincible, like the man of steel. My killers got your gorilla slipping on banana peels. I'm extraordinary. I know you're ex-shorty, extra with the head, but a sex ordinary. Check the technician, neck glisten. I'm on the catch wreck mission. The rock you shot like an electrician. Without correct vision, you can't see me. I'll cock the Glock and shoot it through your TV like it's easy as if I seen you make a sudden move like a Ouija board. I can't record making cheese looking cheesy.
Whose world is this? It's mine. Whose world is this?
What?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
And then to add on to that, we also had another salute to that song by Jay Electronica.
Whose world is this? The world is yours.
Oh, you're hanging out backwards.
I think we broke Vic at this point.
Hey, the room is getting smaller. No, it's not. He's
They
getting
threw
bigger.
rose petals at the feet of the Christ when I entered the center. Motherfucker, I'm cold as the winter. My waves were spinning like blades on Pirellis. The Christian Dior shades was driving them silly. It's Big Willie. I came through with them cats from Philly. Lakers verse Heat, floor seat, you know the dilly. Either you gon' love the kid or wanna kill me. I'm back at him, on fire like cracked Adams. They over the hill like Wyclef and Proswell. I'm over the hills like UFOs at Roswell. You lame, I know you guys well. If you could name an MC that's flaming than me, you high as hell. You can't dance with the chancellor. One glance that had you caught up in the trance of the tarantula. And if they could, then they probably would. They come close, but it's no cigar. Welcome to my world. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine. It's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine. It's mine.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let's finish the night. We got 3 more songs. Vic is shaking his head. For anybody who is actually watching this from Facebook, go to YouTube. If you haven't by now, what the fur? Come on now. Okay. Oh boy. Y'all probably, nobody named this song through this whole evening. I thought somebody in the chats was going to name this song, but nobody did.
As we proceed to give you what you need. Not live, motherfuckers. Get live, motherfuckers. As we proceed to give you.
And let's be real, y'all. Was this actually about Pac? I know they said it wasn't, but is it? I don't know. It was just too close at the time. We all kind of, I don't know.
Turn that shit the fuck up. What? Turn up louder. Yeah. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stopped when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops as they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the daughter. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho potato. Niggas know the lyrical molesting is taking place. Fucking with B.I.G. it ain't safe. I make your skin chafe. Rashes on the masses. Bumps and bruises. Blunts and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools. Bash fools. Niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And Brooklyn's finest. You rewind this. Bad boys behind this.
Vic, oh boy. nobody will fall because each one will be each other's crutches. You know, anytime somebody talks about, oh, Jay-Z was just flashy and blah, 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 I'm like, okay, he fooled you. His flow and his style and his aura fooled you. Because to me, from the very beginning of Jay, there were several times where he said things that just meant something. Even right now, that line means something. We can be each other's crutches in this. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we're limping on our own. Where it's hard for us to walk metaphorically on our own. And we need those crutches at times. And sometimes we are that other person's crutch. That shit is deep, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then we out.
I did it again, niggas. Fucked up, right? I know. I know what y'all niggas asking yourself. Is he gonna ever fall off? No. A lot of speculation on the monies I've made, honeys I've slayed. How is he for real? Is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct. Is it true he stayed in beef and slept with a tech? With the position you hold, can you really match a triple platinum artist buck by buck, but only a single going gold? Rockefeller shit fold, and you left out in the cold. Is it back to charge your motherfuckers 11 for a O? For the millionth time asking me questions like Wendy Williams harassing me. They get upset when I catch feelings. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave while I'm looking at my road ice.
He is talking to us right here like it's a conversation. One of the best conversational rappers ever.
So what block? What you doing in LA with Filipinos and essays, Latinos and Chevys down by Pico with Federico? I answer all y'all questions, but then y'all got to go. Now the question I ask you is how bad you want to know. Black.
When this next beat drops,
Rockefeller, y'all. Know my style. Motherfuckers can't rhyme no more, about crime no more, to I'm no more, cause I'm so raw, my flow expose holes that they find in yours. Wasn't for me, niggas still be dying for whores, but I hate when a nigga sit back, admiring yours. Young blood, you better get that, we frying for cause. Niggas don't wanna be confined to riding an iron horse, and don't listen to the rappers, yo, they dying to floss. I used to be OT, applying the force, shoot up the whole block, then the iron I toss. Come back with the click playing Diana Ross. I'm the boss, and this is how it's gonna be. Burn the turnpike, wild mouths on the beat. I got mouths to feed till they put flowers on me and kiss my cold cheek. Chicks crying like I was cold cheeks. Tombstone read he was holding, no leaks. Started from the crack game, and then so sweet, freaked it to the rap game. Jigga the OG on MTV, telling them how I sold D and used to bag work up out of apartment 4B. Me and my homie started out coldies, picked the mailbox lock cause I ain't have no key. Had the cable with the anchor when Jazz made Sophie. Then I went low key, but now I'm back, it's on, motherfuckers. Jigga,
I love
the second one. Rockefeller, y'all.
I hear you, mad, but I loved the second one, and I love the flow. Yo, you know, man, there's so much I still could and would want to play. There's so many songs, it's ridiculous, my dude. But we are gonna end for the night.
Dude, Jay had some of the illest piano tracks.
He definitely did.
The Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, yo. And shout out to my man Mad mentioning the homegirl Shay Noor, the brother Ransom. Like this dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna link with Mad. I don't know if it's gonna be on my platform, where it'll be. We gotta link and we gotta talk, brother, because your knowledge of hip hop is just it's out of here, dude. Much respect to all the viewers tonight. Like y'all are definitely on point with it.
Because Ill Equation, Lynn, they all be dropping knowledge and dropping a lot of dope stuff in here. We're gonna end for the night. You know, so just know Super MC, this platform is a beautiful platform we have. And starting after this episode, this is the last episode for this month. We are going to go to once or twice a month, but probably once a month. It's going to allow us time to do other things and other projects, but it's going to also allow us to create more content for Super MC. That means Super MC documentaries, the whole docu-series really on a lot of different rappers. So we have a lot of great stuff in store for 2022. Stay tuned, man. We appreciate you all. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to check out Brother Vic at Vic Virtuous for anything he is doing. Go right there. And also please make sure to check out the Inspired Artist Movement. That's Inspired Artist Movement on Instagram. Check out what they're doing as well. You will love what you see.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Anything you like to say before we head out? I am going to end with one song to beat you over the head, but anything you like to say?
Nah, yo, shout out again to my man Mad. We definitely got a link to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you for like rocking with us. And again, like Brother John said, we got so much in store for y'all. So please rock with us, stay connected through our socials, through any other platforms. You know, be sure to check out Jersey Art Productions. Everything that they have going on is incredible. 383. Be sure to subscribe to her page as well on YouTube. And Brother John, thank you again so much for tonight's platform. Like this was a definite must. Oh man, with everything I have going on throughout my life, this was a great escape as you had intended it to be. So thank you. Many thanks, 383. Many thanks to you. And let's just keep rocking.
Yeah.
Shout out Super MC.
Yeah, word. Shout out Super MC. Indeed. There's so many things we're going to be doing with this show soon. Okay. So we're going to end for the night. And Vic, when we fade out and end, stay on for a quick second. I just wanted to highlight you real quick for a second.
Absolutely.
We're going to end with this Pete Rock, Dr. Dre and Corrupt. Just the last part.
Corruption. Maniac rap, aqua boogie bang, none real. Talent Tucker, get the duck and motherfucking Godzilla. Got a bitch in New Zealand just chilling, full of adrenaline, waiting for me to come get the pussy to start killing it, feeling it like I just took a shot and she put a pill in it. Through your vest, through your neck, upper torso to your spine, make your chest touch your back, disconnect, turpentine words poison. Let my homeboys in. Everybody down on the ground and don't make a sound, or the only sound from the ceiling and down will be the pound. Let it rain, thunder clouds, talents bouncing all around, body parts come apart. I finish, you start to show the mark in you. Pull a talk in you. Murk work from here to the Murk Park, nigga. Lurking through the deep depths of the dark, nigga. Smelling the pussy and you're swimming with a shark, nigga. I walk into the swap meet, heated like a fever, looking for any reason to leave niggas bleeding. Shells start spreading all over like legion. Scriptures like Bible verses, Revelations, Ephesians. This is hip-hop. Real hip-hop.
I was supposed to fade out. I can't even fade out. Just cut this shit off. I'm done. We're done. Stop it. Bye, y'all. It's done. I'm good. In this broadcast now. Not now, but right now.